I feel like you were in that space as well when you were like, hey, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right. You know, it's easy to criticize because you don't know how much work goes into all of these things.
Right? There are different types of criticism. If I see stuff before I ran right now, and I was in, when I see stuff, it's a different case between seeing stuff and reaching out to the person and telling them, rather than just going all out. I don't think I ever for once went on my status and said, oh, these niggas are doing shit. Like, bro, if you've been in office before, you know that it's actually not that easy. And one other thing they didn't like was the fact that if I go in, I'll change everything. They felt like I'll change everything. Meanwhile, I wasn't even going to change everything. Since I was in year one, it's the same set of people that have been doing stuff, the same set of volunteers, the same set of, it's also more of like a cronies kind of thing. Like, okay, yeah, like, bro, they know that if I go in, new set of people. And when I actually did, you see new set of volunteers, because like, the people that are there before, they already know. So many of them even left. But some stayed. Then you see new set of people. And one thing about working with me is you can't work with me and not benefit. Like everyone that works with me, I'm not even speaking of, oh, maybe I'm giving you money or, oh, you will get something from it. And that is why like shit to keep moving. Because like everyone that works with me, some people even got jobs from just working with me. Like you can't work with me and not benefit. That is the only way.
Real.
So you see many of these people working with these guys, they're just kissing us. I wouldn't even kiss your ass and I'll never ask you for anything. But you see people that are not even strong enough. You can't stay in the same room with me, we'll walk you out, you feel me? But then you can hold your phone. When you see me in public, you can't even say shit. You run away. Like, it's crazy.
Online people,
let me not talk. Like, if you pull out our CVs now, you can't even do shit. Like, there's nothing on your CV. And then you chatting. Many of them will come to you, you give them food, and then they'll go and say shit. I'm legit giving you food. But then you're saying shit.
Opportunities, actually.
I don't know if that makes sense. Like,
I know.
If I see an opportunity, whether or not, oh, I'm on this camp or I'm on that camp or whatever,
now. You have to
I give the next person. We give you food. For me, you've benefited one way or the other, but then you can open your mouth to say shit. Then why not say no when I come to you and say, oh, take this is an opportunity. Say no now if you know you can really stand on business. But me, if I don't fuck with you, I'll say I don't fuck with you and I'll never ask you for anything. You give me stuff and I'll say no.
Where?
Beyond the Books with Jonneylaw, proudly sponsored by King Jonneylaw Gadgets and Accessories.
Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Books with Jonneylaw. I am your host, and as always, we are diving deep into student life, career, and real experiences beyond academics.
Hi, my name is T9, and our guest today is a former social secretary, a preacher of love, a music artist, and a table tennis enthusiast. He goes by the name IJULU, popularly known as The Machine.
Wow. Nice to have you here, my bro. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome IJULU.
IJULU The
Machine. Maybe that's the same way Odumodu they call himself.
Is Odumodu called The Machine?
Yeah, now The Machine, yes, industry machine.
He's a fraud.
He's a fraud.
He's a fraud.
Yeah,
Odumodu is a fraud.
Odumodu is a fraud.
Okay, that answers to that question. How did you come up with that name, The Machine?
The Machine. Okay, so basically, right, it's just because I do a lot of things, like, and it's non-stop. Like, I might be doing something today, the next day I'm doing something else. So it's just non-stop. So just like, and this nigga doesn't rest. So hence why I didn't even give myself the machine. I don't even know how it happened, because there was a day I was doing something else. The next day I'm playing football with the departmental team. I'm like, this nigga is here again. So like someone just start calling me the machine, and then on group chats, everyone the machine, and then that's just it.
Awesome.
No wonder you said Odumodu is a fraud. It's actually a fraud. But now Judy talk no be me.
Judy said Odumodu Black
a big
is
fraud now.
Fraud because but hold on. How did that the machine? How did they come about? Did people start calling you the machine when you became the student secretary of the Faculty of Engineering, or it has always been like that?
Nah, it started like, it's not really associated to the whole social sex stuff. It's just associated to the fact that I do a lot of things. Like, I think it started from football, so, but I was already social sex then. So it's like, Sing is doing social sex stuff. Sing is coming to class with us again. He's doing this, he's doing DTH, he's doing that, he's doing this. What's really going on? He's performing somewhere else again the next night. Like, you feel me? Then someone just coined it, the machine. Then before you know, on group chats, I'm seeing random people. The machine.
The machine.
That was just
The
it.
machine. But wait, too. You are talking about football now. Are you a footballer? Because I know you as someone who plays table tennis.
I also an artist.
Yeah, so the football stuff I play for my departmental team. I was a 9 for my departmental team.
Wow, 9 striker.
Yeah, played the HOD games, played faculty games too. I've been playing 9 for my team since like I was in year 2, year 3.
So if that's the case, before we really dive into the real life experience, career, life after school, can you just briefly introduce yourself?
It's myself. I think he has said it all. Like, my name is IJULU, right? Now I'm called the machine, even though I didn't give myself that name. And I do a lot of things too. I make music, I mix too, I'm a sound engineer. Then I don't like to call myself an event planner. I'll say I'm an event producer. There are 2 different things entirely. Event planning is more of like crumbs, but like when you say event producing, that's a total different thing entirely. Feel me? So we like to call ourselves that, event producers and stuff. Then yeah, play sports, and yeah, I just like to chill. So I always preach minimum work and maximum output. So that's why you say I might be doing too much, but like I'll still get the job done because I'm finding the easiest way to get it done rather than just doing. If you find the easiest way to get something done, someone might take 2 days, you just take 30 minutes. Then it seems like, oh, how is it doing this, doing that? Just doing it the easy way.
It's about being smart.
Technically.
So let's start from your roots. You are a recent graduate of Faculty of Engineering. What was student life like for you?
Student life was chilled.
Hold on, no. Student life as an engineering student. Because me, I don't think I can do that, bro.
As an engineering student, it was chilled. It was very chilled. I always say, like, engineering is not a place where you do too much. Like, study the game. You have to, I feel like maybe after 2-3 years, you'll be a student of the game. You have to be a student of the game to succeed in engineering. It's not about doing too much. Like, I've seen people go from doing not so well to doing well, cause then people that studied the game, you're not rolling with people that studied the game. When you're year 1, you just, throw the fish in the water, you feel me? Fucking around and finding out. But like when you studied the game, it's chilled, you feel me? So engineering is easy. 2 + 2 is 4. Did you get it? Yes. They marked it. You feel me? No, what I'm saying 2 + 2 is 4. Yes, because like if I write in my exam 2 + 2 is 4, this is not history where we'll say, someone said something, then the lecturer is like, but this is not what it implies. When engineering, okay, did you get it? Yes, I got it. They'll mark it for you.
But wait, hold on. How easy is it to get first class, to come out with first class in your faculty?
It's not easy.
But you came out with first class. How did you do that? Because you're making it look like it's so easy.
So easy. Bro, I can remember then, whenever I want to write job, if you hear engineering or college of medicine, jackpot.
Well, are you proud?
I'm just chill. Like, I don't even be.
Are you saying like engineering is just like.
A lot of people don't even know because like I'm always just chilling. Like, I don't even want to hear it. Like, don't call me because now when you cast that P, you see a lot of students on that side. That's more work. Because like, okay, is a scholar and I'm more disturbed and make on teachers. I don't want to add that stress to what I already have going on. So I always run away from it, like running away. So how do you do it? Like, I didn't start off good initially. My year 1, I started with 3.5. So it's even more of like a remote and that kind of stuff.
Hold on, sorry. What did you start with in your year 1?
What are you talking about?
You said you started with 3.5.
Yes, I started with 3.5.
What did you start with?
Like, what's 3.5? I don't know. Are you talking about my finances or?
Really? No, your CGPA, bro.
Year 1?
Yes.
I don't forget to.
What's your current CGPA?
They never released our last result.
Oh, no. You started with 3.5.
Yeah, so it wasn't all like roses. It was more of like everything had to be calculated. So it was not just, I'm chilling and I'm having fun, I'm partying or doing whatever, I'm playing football, I'm doing sports, I'm everywhere. It wasn't just that. It was like I couldn't make any mistake. I couldn't get D. I couldn't get C's too much. In fact, I've not seen C since my 200 level. I couldn't get C anymore because then when you start from 3.5, the margin of error is very slim if you want to make it to a first class. The room for error is very minimal. You can't get C's anymore. If not, you flop it. I don't know if I'm making sense.
I collect D, I dey thank God.
So it was more of like, I can't make any errors. And like, thank God, like, all through, I didn't see too many problems. I didn't even see problems. I don't go begging any lecturer. I just boom. So like, since year 2, I always been getting like 4.8. My year 2 first semester, I can remember all my CGPAs and my GPAs, like, the values, because it was too much calculating. Every time I'm calculating what I have to get to move on. So I can call everything. It was 3.5, 3.73. I have 4.05. I have 4.13. I have 4.25, 4.33. Like, this was it moving till I finally got to like 4.5, 4.6. You feel me?
I feel like you're bullying
So like,
guy.
no. I'm just trying to say, like, there was no room for error. So since year 2, so my first result was 3.5, then I had 3.85. That moved my 3.5 to 3.73. So after year 1, it was all 4.8, 4.8. Then I have 5.0 like 3 times. So I had to get,
Add A throughout one semester, 3 semesters.
my year 3 second semester was all A's. My year 4 first semester was all A's. My year 4 second semester, that's IT. That one was A2. Then my year 5, the first semester, as our social sec, they bossed me. I got 4.9. So I got B in one course.
No, let's move fast.
So I thought it was going to be a streak, you feel me? But then someone bossed me in year 5 first semester, half 4.9, because I did 10 courses. You feel me? Half 4.9 then. So now I'm on 4.6. So I don't know what's gonna happen this current semester. So it's probably maybe by the time I see result, maybe 4.9, 4.8. Then I'll end up like 4.6 something. So the journey is 3.5, so about 4.6 something. How many people do that?
So like having C is like,
C is a crime, because once you get C, you don't spoil. Like,
No,
see, like,
everything now.
no, when I say you don't spoil, you can't get to the first class. The aim was to get to the first class, not to like just finish. You feel me? Because I have friends that we all started together, and some of them now they're on the border, probably because some things didn't go well then. So like, if you don't want to end up finishing with 4.49. I'd rather just finish with 4.0 than finish with 4.49. Doesn't make sense, because you're already almost for 4.4 or 4.47. I had guys who started together,
Yeah.
but like,
Let's do it. How were you able to mix? You said you were the social secretary of the department, then went on to become the social secretary of your faculty.
yeah.
How were you able to merge all of this together, academics and social life? How were you able to do all of these things and say came out with first class?
Like I said, you study the game. So after my year one, right, it was more of, okay, now we know what's happening. Time to focus on the grind. So, like I said, find the easy way to get it done. I study lecturers. I can't go for an exam without knowing. I already know like half of what's going to come up, if not everything. Like, normally it's 7 questions or 6 questions, answer like 4 or 5. I must go to the exam being able to answer everything. I can answer everything, any course. So that's the first mindset. Leave no stone unturned first. Then study the lecturers. Studying the lecturers is very key. Like, if it was a lecturer that taught them last year and last 2 years, take those past questions, study those particular lecturers. There's nothing they want to, there's no magic they want to perform. If they change it to, okay, a new lecturer is not taking the course, then you have to calm down, leave no stone unturned. So it was always leave no stone unturned. Like in my tests, I was like 39 over 40. Almost every test like 38 over 40. So it was like, there is no room for error. But then, like I said, you have to be smart. Read what you need to read. Know what you need to know. Don't just go doing it.
My brother, it's not easy to read. See, it's not like I'm not smart myself.
Yes.
Myself, right? It's not like I'm not smart to read, right? But I'm too involved in a lot of things for me to now focus on reading, studying. How do you find time?
How do I find time?
You are a social secretary, right?
like how do you balance everything? Football,
Is that like you have a timetable
No, I don't even use timetables.
where you read?
Yeah.
Okay, for example, now
I
like a week. How many hours do you read in a week?
Okay, this is how it is. How many hours do I read in a week? Sometimes it could just be in doses. Okay, maybe I feel bored. But if you notice, everyone has their poison. I don't watch football. There's so
But you
many
play
things I don't
football.
do. Like the time you might be spending watching football, I might just be reading my books at that point in time. I don't watch football. There are so many other things. Everybody has their poison. Some people is going for service that might be taking up their time. You feel me? So like, okay, I've played a lot. I've done a lot. During the weekends when Chelsea and these guys are playing, I really don't care. I'm not watching. I can sit down on Saturday and Sunday and read from morning to night, those 2 days. and I'm full for the week. So there are so many things I don't do. I don't know if that makes sense.
Let's say it's about priority. You have your priorities.
Yes, the school stuff was high up there in the list, but I wouldn't let that not allow me to do every other thing. I did everything. I always tell people, yeah, school, do everything, enjoy yourself, do everything.
This takes me to this question. So you said this and that. How I don't want to say how easy it has been for you, but I mean it was easy. I mean,
Not easy.
Not easy, but you actually came out fine.
Yeah, you make it easy. It's not. It actually is not easy. I don't make it look easy.
You came out in first class. To me,
I don't make it look. Just the way you said is like it's actually hard, but I'm painting it easy. I'm actually not painting it easy. If you know what you're doing, you get everything done with less stress.
Do you know what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing now.
Why are you not in first class?
Have you ever had 4.0 before?
It's probably not his priority. Doesn't care.
Have you ever had 4.0 before?
I've had 4.0 before, but it doesn't mean I don't.
How many have you ever had in your life?
I mean, what?
Have you ever had as a student?
Maybe 5 or 4 or something.
5.
I beg, please. I need you to like your worst experiences in UNILAG. I mean, academic, social, and everything, sports and everything. What were your worst experiences?
An unforgettable experience you never forget.
Worst experiences. Asking me these questions are questions that I don't really know how to have answers for, because like I might be sounding like I'm making everything seem too easy, but like I don't really be thinking about it too much. I don't deep stuff. Okay, it happened, cool, next. You feel me? I don't be deep in stuff. So worst experiences, something bad might happen, but it's not really, it doesn't stink. Like I don't
But wait,
doesn't
because
stink.
I understand how politics in school, student politics and student leadership can actually, has there ever been a time, maybe when you were contesting, when you were like running for a particular, that social secretary sport, yes, was there something that was done to you that you'd be like, this shouldn't be happening if I wasn't running, like, or while you were like the social secretary of the department or the faculty, were there some sort of, criticisms, maybe like allegedly kind of thing? Yeah.
Okay, so first things first, right? I won't say I lack sympathy or stuff, but like I'm more objective, focus on the facts. So like people do a lot of stuff or say stuff, but like people say stuff when it's time to put in the work, they'll run away. So like all I did was I identified all the frauds. I even had frauds on my team, you feel me?
Frauds.
Like when I say frauds, they'll talk, but zero workings, you feel me? So just be there on the team, you might just brainstorm with them and all. But those are the guys that will talk, because why? You're not following the idea in the end of the day. Because I already identified you as a fraud. But I'll leave you on the team, do what you want to do. But I'll definitely not follow your idea, you feel me? But then those are the guys that will go talk. But then we already know that they will never put in the work. A lot of people, when you're in public office, I don't know if it's called public office, but like when you're holding like posts like this, you should care about your name first. Like your name was on the line. Everybody around you, the team members, they are just passers by, because when shit goes wrong, it's your name. So in the end of the day, I always do what I want to do, regardless. Okay, if your ideas make sense, cool, we'll run with it. But like, I wouldn't do anything that will spoil my name. Then yes, like we have people. So when I came into office, social sec, right, they knew that I was going to change everything, because I always do things different. When I was departmental social sec, no department does parties in my faculty. I did the first one, and the faculty is like, what's really going on? That's
What
the
department
guys,
was that?
civil engineering.
Civil engineering.
So like niggas are like, what's really going on? So I partner with English then in arts.
Yes,
so that the population
I
could be high, you feel me? And we pulled it off. It was nice. Now when I was faculty social sec, in my faculty we have 9 departments, about 6 of them did parties. Like, so it's something that they've seen that it can happen.
Legacy.
And everyone is doing it. The party I did, they named it outside the box too. So the first one, the second one, everyone is partnering and everyone is having fun. But the guys that were in office then were like, what is this nigga really doing? Like, is he trying to like just go against us? Meanwhile, I'm just having fun. I'm catching my own cruise. You feel me?
So speaking of events, you've hosted several events as social secretary. What are your most successful or memorable events and why?
In my opinion, yeah, every event is successful, you feel me? Cause why? It's about the work you put in. It's not necessarily about the outcome. That's why I always tell people that think they failed. They think they failed, right? Because they didn't put in enough work. When you know you put in enough work, no matter the outcome, you feel successful because of the amount of work you put in. So all we were doing, I had a set that had so much apathy. Like they even knew when we were done with faculty week, they were like, bro, you self don't try, like, cause the people for us to do this, like, you self don't try, like, bro, because I was really dragging everyone, because they don't party. Like my set is, if you look at, we're done with school, like 4 or 5 niggas. The next day, people are traveling, Bloomberg, Goldman Sachs, like immediately.
That one are true.
Niggas have been doing internships because our set was the COVID set. So everyone during COVID, most people have made money. Most guys have started tech. So everyone was just chilling. They have money, minding their business. Nobody really cares about, oh, I'm going for one party, oh, let's celebrate. So like for me to pull off social sex stuff, like, and bring everyone out again was like, bro, you said don't try. But then you had the last set guys shitting on the work we did. So I feel like they had been waiting. Okay, faculty week, cool, succeeded. They're waiting for the dinner. How you expect? Arts did not do dinner this year. Science canceled their dinner this year. Social sec did not do dinner this year. Social sciences or whatever. And you can't blame them. The semester was truncated, like everything was squashed, like the calendar was messy. They had 1.5 semesters online. What more? Do you want to kill them? We're not being paid for this now. But then people come and shit on your work. You feel me? You didn't attend an event. How did you know it was successful or not when you didn't attend? You've graduated, but yet you're talking about events that are happening. You should get a job. You feel me? I don't know if that makes sense. You should get a job.
Bro.
So like after my dinner, like I spent my personal money on dinner. My own personal money. Just to make sure the dinner happens. Why? Because engineering, everyone, like I said, goes to the faculty. If you don't have a dinner, regardless of whatever happens, the department might wake up tomorrow and be like, faculty will do dinner now. Next year, make we do our own, since faculty never read. So I make sure that I must do everything within my power to make sure the dinner happens. And it was cool. Even if we had to do dinner inside the room, we would have done that dinner. Just to make sure.
Even if we had to do dinner
Inside the room, we'll call everybody and give them their words.
Making pepper soup out of what? Pepper, when I show you.
So that's the whole thing. Like people come shit on your work. I saw one person tweeting more than 20 tweets about me. IJULU this, the machine that, machine that's still not right. Like, bro, do you know what we'll be doing? Like on my Agbaya day, this is Jay. Jay is supposed to be speaking on this stuff, but like on my Agbaya day, we had a deal with Maven. They were supposed to come. The reasons why deals were not working with engineering is because engineering is the last place you get to in UNILAG.
Last place as well.
Like it is inside. If a brand wants to come, they rather go to New Hall, go to education, or some more or somewhere. Art is still inside itself. But engineering, our space is where inside. So we originally had a deal with Maven, but like it wasn't aligning because like they're like, why do we have to go all the way? Like we might even be doing something now. There's no passers by. Like, okay, you're in New Hall now. People from this side are here. They can just say, let me just join. You feel me? On my Agbaya day, that's the day. My Agbaya day, they will do all the water gun stuff. We already had the deal with Maven. I'm at the faculty, and Jay is arguing with Maven guys at New Hall, trying to solve some stuff. Like they wouldn't see all the work you have to put in to get all these things done. Like even YKB, we had a deal with YKB that fell out because of Aki, while we're trying to split the funds to get
what's
architecture.
Architecture.
Because we're trying to split the funds. They didn't know that YKB was going to collect the money. Half from them, half from us. So they really didn't know that they were fucking our stuff up. So I don't even blame them. But like it just shows you all the challenges. Like sometimes there won't even be money on ground. You wouldn't even know how stuff is going to happen. Like you see niggas busting their ass and someone going like you don't even know what we have to do. Do you know how many people that had to call? Like sometimes security will come. I'll be doing stuff for my faculty. I'll be doing stuff for Badger. I'll be doing stuff for students. They'll be calling me. People will be calling me like calling security. This one, yes, alpha, this one. Like bro, you don't see all the work that goes in, but then you can talk.
You know, it's very, very.
We're trying to get Maven. My guys is arguing with Maven guys because they're shutting them down. Okay, we're trying to move them to engineering. The guys they're arguing with them, and all the rest of you are the faculty shooting water gun. While him is just there not having fun. He now told me that not even after that, because I left the faculty and I went to meet the Maven guys, and I was telling them like what's really going on. When two of us now went back to the faculty and he saw everybody having fun, he's like, see people where they even them they have fun while me I'm here. Like, you wouldn't even enjoy the events.
Yeah.
So, guy, on my own baby, I went there by like 8. Even the native I was going to wear was that day I had to go collect it. I had to go do all these things. I went there by like 8. I just sat down outside with all my guys, just sat down eating. They're like, IJULU just think about some studies. Cause okay, now that's the last day of faculty studies. Reality don't
Don't eat.
reality don't eat. I don't even attend the party. I just carry chairs, sit down outside and give me food. All about just do it. One of my friends, the guy that makes shoes, Tribe the brand. I don't know if you guys know him. Was like, just leave. I mean, they think about the next line of. I just did plot with now how face real life. You feel me? I left everybody. I left the party. They did party overnight. I left by 12. I went to sleep. Like I was tired. Like some days you wouldn't even sleep. There was a day I was doing stuff. My chest was even paining me. Like you would do stuff and you see
Anxiety.
bro, like Kesh would be like, I don't even sleep. Isaac would be like, what's
Shout out to
going on?
Kesh.
Like, I know all these things are going on. We did DTH in UNILAG, we brought Time Hunt
Yeah.
stuff to UNILAG, we do a lot of stuff, and bro, people will still complain.
Yeah. So, and I mean, it's very, very easy to criticize. I'm very sure even before you even became the student secretary, I feel like you were in that space as well when you were like, hey, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right. You know, it's easy to criticize because you don't know how much work goes into all of these things.
But
Right?
there are different types of criticism. If I see stuff before I ran right now, and I was when I see stuff, it's a different case between seeing stuff and reaching out to the person and telling them rather than just going all out. I don't think I ever for once went on my status and said, oh, these niggas are doing shit. But, like, bro, if you've been in office before, you know that it's actually not that easy. And one other thing they didn't like was the fact that if I go in, I'll change everything. They felt like I'll change everything. Meanwhile, I wasn't even going to change everything. Since I was in year 1, it's the same set of people that have been doing stuff, the same set of volunteers, the same set of, it's also more of like a cronies kind of thing. Like, okay, yeah, like, bro, they know that if I go in, new set of people. And when I actually did, you see new set of volunteers, because like, the people that were there before, they already know. So many of them even left. But some stayed, then you see new set of people. And one thing about working with me is, you can't work with me and not benefit. Like everyone that works with me, I'm not even speaking of, oh, maybe I'm giving you money or, oh, you will get something from it. And that is why, like, shit to keep moving. Because, like, everyone that works with me, some people even got jobs from just working with me. Like, you can't work with me and not benefit. That is the only way.
Real.
So you see many of these people working with these guys, they're just kissing us. I wouldn't even kiss your ass. And I'll never ask you for anything. But you see people that are not even strong enough. You can't stay in the same room with me. We'll walk you out. You feel me? But then you can hold your phone. When you see me in public, you can't even say shit. You run away. Like, it's crazy.
Online people,
Let me not talk. Oh. Like, if you pull out our CVs now, you can't even do shit. Like, there's nothing on your CV. And then you chatting. Many of them will come to you. You give them food. And then they'll go and say shit. I'm legit giving you food. But then you're saying shit.
Opportunities, actually.
I don't know if that makes sense. Like,
I know.
if I see an opportunity, whether or not, oh, I'm on this camp or I'm on that camp or whatever,
now. You have to
I give the next person. We give you food. For me, you benefited one way or the other, but then you can open your mouth to say shit. Then why not say no when I come to you and say, oh, take this is an opportunity. Say no now if you know you can really stand on business. But me, if I don't fuck with you, I'll say I don't fuck with you and I'll never ask you for anything. You give me stuff and I'll say no.
Right? So, I mean, putting all of this together, you know, what would you say were the biggest challenges putting events together, coordinating, and all of that? What would you say were the biggest challenges for you?
The big challenges, like I said, in general, like volunteering fell off. So I feel like anyone doing stuff now, you should look at getting real professionals that will get paid. Okay, you're trying to do content, get a content creator that you pay. Stop the whole volunteer stuff, because, bro, life is fast now. Life is expensive. Everyone wants bread. You feel me? So then you're working with volunteers and they're dragging their feet. Not necessarily dragging their feet. I'm just giving you the bird's eye view. So like I feel like, or draw something that you know that they could benefit from. Like me, the people who were working with me, they were happy, right? Because they know that I might not give you money, but like from me, you might just get a job elsewhere. I can list people. I don't just want to call names that they'll tell me like, bro, after we did this, this person called me, I did this. Like that's the way it's supposed to be.
That's what students is supposed to be actually.
That is what the student stuff is
Give them
about. Like,
certificates. Those are the perks that they get when they volunteer for stuff.
like bro,
you know,
we might be doing something with a videographer, and I'm like, maybe a company comes and like, this is the guy you reach out to. Like we have people that are working in companies now because just of this. I have people that they were shooting videos on my corporate day and pictures. And I'm like, someone reaches out to me, they need it for real. I just like call this guy. You feel me?
So what would you say, like, being social secretary in UNILAG is not a joke, right? What would you say that role shaped you for life after school?
Shaped me for life after school. I even want to say it was a burden to me because like there's bigger stuff. I don't want to say it comes again, but like the whole social sex stuff was more of like, it was like the pain in my neck at a point in time, because then I have big stuff I want to do.
call to service. So
yeah, basically it's more
advice.
exactly was like I just have to do this, even though I have much more important stuff. Like now we're building a brand that we've been trying to work on, a tourism brand. If you notice, I've been outside.
Yes, you've been.
Like we've been pausing that stuff just because I don't have the time.
And people will not see these things.
Like
I can relate.
I have bigger stuff I want to do.
Oh my god!
But you just have to take that sacrifice. I don't think if I wasn't social, I don't think anyone would have been able to pull what we pulled. Of course, me, whether or not you attend or not, there will be a stage, there will be music playing. It's left for you to attend. Like we'll pull off what is standard. Leave it there. If you like, don't attend. It's on record that I was there.
IJULU the machine.
Like that's the whole point. It's not about 10,000 people came. Was it standard enough? We'll never do anything below par. It's either it's standard or we're not doing. It's that simple. I was using DJs that do parties outside. They're having Pam playing in engineering. They're having Monster playing in engineering. Those are guys that DJ in clubs, PM2M, Pam and friends and all this stuff. They are DJing in engineering. Why? Because they are my friends. Ordinarily, you can't even afford them normally. I don't think any faculty can afford them like normally. They were there for a week for just content shoots. Y2K content just to promote like faculty week is coming.
Amazing work.
We're using stylists. I'm using my own stylists. I'm using people that works with Zero. People that are styling with Donna1. Charles, I don't know if you guys know Charles.
Yes, now no Donna1. I'm from.
And all those guys. They've styled Serotonin, styled these people. We're using them in the faculty to do stuff. Do you think they
just come and
they are just coming to do it for fun? These niggas have a life too. We're using professionals. If you see the Y2K shoot, it was proper.
Bro.
Like proper styling. Everyone had their fittings and all. Because why? Because they are my friends. You can't even afford them normally. You can't.
Right, I can relate.
We created a song. No faculty has done a song.
Which one is that?
There's a song on Spotify that we made that even when other social sector they're like, you see,
I don't see that one.
Clap for him.
Wow.
Like we made a song. You can check it out, it's on Spotify.
Wow.
For our sport festival. It's
like an anthem?
Yeah, a team song for sport festival. It has like 5K.
That one that you did like road. What's that thing called?
We even did a rally.
Rally, yes. Oh, that was mad, bro.
Had niggas coming with their cars, drones, and all that stuff.
My film be span like this.
That's the thing. Like, see, the proof is there, is in the pudding, right? If you want to, say otherwise.
That rally was what?
The rally was for sports festival, and that's the thing. Social sec and sports sec, you have to be like this.
Definitely
to succeed. So usually they will do a party at the closing ceremony, but I said no. Let's do a party at the opening ceremony. So a day before we had done a rally. So we called our guys with cars, we did flags and all that, painted flags. Just to build anticipation, shared flyers around campus, share a video. Then the next day we did our party. Nobody will see these things. So I feel like the people that were complaining, they were just waiting for an opportunity, you feel me? Yes. During online, we did after exam hangouts. I did a party during online, outside school, house party. This is online, we're still trying to make sure people are having fun.
Engagement.
And I was doing all of that just to try and see if I can bring my set guys together, because I know that everyone is like this. So we have been trying small, and that's what even helped. Everyone started coming together little by little. Did after exam hangouts, did the sports festival stuff, did a lot of things, man. Like
Bro.
If I list out everything we did DTH. Like DTH legit wanted to go to.
DTH,
They wanted to go to Java Tech. Like it's a no-brainer. They wanted to go to Java Tech, but we're like, no. We'll handle it. Because UNILAG is so problematic. And it's not a concert, it's a talent hunt. They don't really want too much problems. You feel me?
Did you hear what they said about the DTH that night?
What they
That
say?
they spent more time that they should spend on a normal day.
Yes. And UNILAG is the one that stressed them the most. Because it's UNILAG.
Normal now.
And mind you, they are not doing, it's not as if they brought a headline artist or whatever. They are just here to get talents, you feel me, and do their stuff. But trust UNILAG to stress them. They wanted to go to Java Tech, but we stayed. All of us came together and they did it together. So like, we've done things like, so that's why when people talk, I'm like, okay, next, off the road.
Off the road.
Off the road. Because they would not see the work. And that's why I told you something. It's not about successful or whatever. If the work you put in was enough, whether or not 2 people came or 3 people, it's the work you put in that determines whether or not it was successful.
The impact.
Not what people are saying. If I put in so much, I did something and 5 people came. So long as I know that I put in my best, you'll have peace of mind. If I write an exam now and I know I read everything that I could have read and I get D, I won't cry. Why? Because I know that I left no stone unturned, but I got D.
It doesn't happen.
There's nothing I could have done. I did my best. It's when you not do your best, I should have done this. No regrets. If you
Awesome. So, you on your Instagram bio, you put it there that you are a preacher of love. What do you have to say about that? Are you in love?
Like right now?
Yes. Are you in a relationship? Don't mind me.
Relationship. This is where the media training comes in, you know? This is where the media training comes in. Relationship. What's a relationship?
Are you in a romantic relationship?
Romantic relationship with who? Speak on
With
it.
a lady.
With a lady. Who is a lady? What is it?
I don't die. I don't think you're going to pass me. Hold on. Are you single or
What was that? What was single? I don't get it. I'm lost.
are you celibate?
What was that? What does that mean?
Are you a virgin?
I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
lost.
die. Go to bed. Where my question not go?
This is where the media training
But
comes in.
If you are trying to avoid the question of being single or relationship, that are you not proud of your girl?
Now you're trying to find a way to make me say whether or not I have a girl. You feel me? I'm proud of many girls. Trust me, many.
Does that categorize you as a womanizer?
Not necessarily. I don't womanize. I don't even be chasing anybody. I don't have the strength. If they can, if they want to, they could chase me. You feel me?
Are they chasing you already?
They always chase, but like I don't have the time. You feel me?
You don't have any ladies' time.
I have.
You know that if you're in a relationship, your girl will definitely see this episode.
Yes, and
She'll see it, right?
clearly, I'm not. I'm actually not. But I have time for girls. You know.
You're actually not what?
I'm actually not, to be honest. Like,
Not what?
like I say, I'm not, right?
Not what?
I'm actually not, but like I have time for girls sometimes. You know?
So whenever you want to womanize, you have time.
I don't even womanize because it's stressful. Womanizing is stressful.
Okay. How has this womanizing or non-womanizing thing, how has it affected your office as a social secretary of the engineering faculty in UNILAG? How has it affected your, yeah.
Womanizing stuff. Like I said, I don't be chasing girls. They might chase me occasionally. So it's my choice to indulge or not. In the faculty, I don't really be pushing agendas with girls. I just observe because I know that, okay, one person will say one thing, I'm not interested in that. I just mind my business. Yeah, try to mind my business. Feel me? So I don't really be doing too much in that aspect, especially in the faculty. It's more of like.
So will you describe yourself as a romantic person or more of a realist?
I'm very realistic. Like I face the facts. But yeah, you can get romantic now for the right person. You feel me? You can be realistic too and still be romantic. But for the right person, very essential.
So does that mean the girl you are seeing right now is not the right person for you?
Who said I wasn't romantic to her?
So you have a girl.
This guy is engineering her head. No wonder you came out with first class. I'm smart, so you are doing us like this. You are doing us like this.
You claim not to have any girl, like you don't have time for girl, but now you
I'm saying I don't have a girlfriend. You feel me? I don't have one.
You don't have one, but you have like 2, 3, 4.
No, I don't. Like, oh, this is my girlfriend. Nah, I don't. Feel me?
You just like, this charm.
I think it does someone like you to situationship.
No, I don't even be doing
Hold on,
situationships.
do you believe in situationships?
Situationships.
Situationship means like stalking stage. You are getting to know somebody. Like, okay, can we walk or can we not walk? Do you believe in situationship? Situationship to me means like you're trying to get to know somebody. Can we walk? Can we not walk? Because in my own thinking, you have to know who you want to do things with.
Okay, so let me put it to you like this. If I see a girl today, I already know the end from the beginning. I
You know
know
what?
the end from the beginning. If you see a girl today, when I say today, it might not necessarily mean like, oh, at once. I mean, it could be like, okay, you've interacted like 4 or 5 times. After that, you should know what's what and what's not. Like, it should be enough to let you know that, okay, is this one for a cruise? Or okay, is this one for chills? Or okay, is this one a serious person? So at that point in time, that's the mindset you should work with. You feel me? You already know, okay, this one is, nah. Okay, this one is a serious person. Is work with. So depending on the agenda you're trying to push.
So if have you ever found somebody that you feel like, oh, I think there's something that can actually come up with this person. This person sounds smart. She seems smart. Have you ever been in that situation where you just like, then just carried along, played along?
Then try fuck around and find out, right? That's what you're saying. Yeah, sometimes that happens now. And that's when you get invested and it's just trying to do some romantic stuff and all that. If it works, it works. If it doesn't. But most of the time, if one situationship to the other, you're just wasting your time. So when you don't have time to waste, if you know the beginning from the end, with the end from the beginning, why indulge? But there are some that you see that, okay, you know that, okay, let me try, let's see. Let's see where this goes.
How many girls have you dated in your life?
None. I don't date girls.
None. Wait to. I find this it's not okay because why? You have graduated, you spent 7 years in the University of Lagos studying engineering, civil engineering. And then you are coming out, graduating with first class. I mean, you've done a lot of things as a serious secretary of your department and, as your faculty as well. But you don't have a babe. You're single.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
Like,
are you gay?
That's not.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Let's put it this way. Time, right?
Okay.
Think about it. Like I said, no time for errors with the academic stuff. So that already, the mind is encrossed in that stuff. So like for a very long time, I wasn't even the ones that chase me, I don't even indulge. Because see, you might think that, oh, you spend a lot of time with girls, chatting, calling, spend money too. When you're doing anything with a girl, a relationship or situationship, if it's getting serious, it's a whole lot of time. You feel me? So I don't even want the complaints or, oh, you're not doing this. Just allow. Let me focus on my
Don't want any stress.
Let me just focus on my books. But once in a while, you try.
You have fun.
Not fun. You try to see what happens.
Sleeping with people's girl.
No.
And you try to have fun by sleeping with people's girl.
So you try to find out if this can lead to anywhere.
Well, wait.
Yeah,
That picture of love on your bio, what does it mean?
Okay, it's more related to the music. Like, if you listen to my songs, it's more about love, basically.
Okay.
That's why I say I'm a very emotional person, but then there's no sympathy and any of that stuff. You feel me?
Okay.
So you are a music artist, but you don't push yourself much. Why?
How did you arrive at that?
Because we've had many, I'm in social getting myself, right? And I see a lot of events. I'm like,
I know that.
Go.
Okay.
Even the first block party that we did for Faculty of Arts, I saw on your story or on Musu's story that you were literally like,
It was more like, come,
come and
come.
perform. Why you
Okay.
shy?
So now let me just put it out there. There's no show or event, whether departmental, faculty, the one from outside, Spyro, whoever, that if I wanted to perform, I would not perform.
Why did you not perform?
Now, this is where there's no respect. UNILAG artists, they don't respect us. You feel me? I've never for once paid a dime to perform anywhere. And I always tell everyone I'll never pay. Let me break it down to you. to the ground. Okay, all weeks and all that stuff. Because I've planned all weeks. I was involved in training this all week twice. I was like stage manager and all of that. I know the truth, you feel me? They charge artists to perform. Nobody can charge me because I know everybody. Sometimes I'll even ask for pay, you feel me? You can't charge me to perform in anywhere. But I just see the behavior around it. Okay, you respected me, but you didn't respect the next person. What's the point? You feel me? Like you're telling, do you know how much we spend on the music? Sometimes I spend 500k just to promote one song, or issue video, do some, all of that. Then someone is telling us come and pay 30k or something to perform somewhere. And let's even say the truth, those performances, they do not yield anything significant in the long run.
IJULU, you know, I'm a talent manager, right? And I'm into this space as well. You paying to perform is actually one of PR, you know, one of the things you actually do to actually get out there. For example, now if you get the chance to like perform, say Ballon d'Or event now, right? And they ask you like to pay a certain amount of money, you will not say you are going to hesitate to pay.
Ballon d'Or
You're
is
going
not
to pay.
Ballon d'Or is not the whole week.
No, say for instance now, you get invited by Ballon d'Or to come and perform, but you have to pay, say, a certain.
That's a different case entirely.
Would you pay for that?
That's a business decision. Yes.
This is business as well, because you're going to get
This is
more
not
access
business.
to
That's why I say there's
most students are going to know you.
there's no nobody knows you from performing anywhere. Trust me. That's the gospel truth. In UNILAG, any artist paying money, I always say you're wasting your money. If they can't call you, if you're big enough, I have places where they call me. I don't need to pay anybody. If you've done the groundwork and you know what you're doing, you don't need to pay to perform. That's what I said. It's not a matter of paying or not. It's a matter of respect. They are not respecting the artists. There are artists in UNILAG that should be called normally. Go and perform here. Go and perform here. What do you mean you're trying to generate funds? That's what I'm saying. It's not about paying or not paying.
It's about respect.
Yes, it's more about respect. Okay, Spyro is coming to UNILAG to perform. Who are the UNILAG artists that are going to perform for the crowd first before Spyro comes? What do you mean you're telling us them to pay? So you're telling me there are no artists in UNILAG that will first perform?
Wait, the Spyro in UNILAG that Lakato brought to UNILAG,
Just using.
were you asked to pay?
No, I was supposed to perform with Monster. We're supposed to have a set of
Why
like
did you
20
not
minutes.
perform?
I didn't go. I was tired, exhausted.
Wait, okay, no, wait. I'm sorry, this is unreasonable, but I need you to like give me like your top 4. I want to know your top 4 Nigerian artists.
Top 4 Nigerian
Yes.
artists. Right now, we'll say Rema, Ashake. There are 5 actually. Say who is David Bonner.
Why is Bonner coming last? Because you have something in
No,
common
it's
with
in no
Bonner.
particular order.
You have things in common with Bonner.
The
You're
list-
proud.
The list is in no particular
No,
order.
you don't think you're proud.
No, I'm not actually. I'm
Why you
just
say that you feel like you like people don't respect you?
it's about respecting. Boomplay came when they came, they paid us.
Boomplay.
Yeah.
Yes, that was it was Lakato's event now. Have you that one? Have you?
I don't think Boomplay was Lakato. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it
He
was
works with
Lakato
them.
now.
Okay, he works with
It
them.
was
yeah.
not I brought the event.
He brought it. I
Yes.
don't know. But when they came, they paid us. They paid
The one that
pedestrian.
Buju came now, Buju,
Yeah,
Joe Boy,
They paid pedestrian. They paid us.
they paid you guys.
Yes.
I mean, kudos to Lakato then.
So what do you mean someone else is coming? You should be able to identify like 10 artists in UNILAG that okay, call these ones, make them come perform. What do you mean you're asking us to pay?
Actually, I feel.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, there are some that okay, they are still even in UNILAG, they're still great, you feel me?
Yeah.
So if you can point to okay, let me see, even pedestrian, like Boomplay came, okay, yeah, pedestrian is up there calling. You had niggas like Daddy Low and all those guys. If you can't point to them like, oh, or let's assume a DJ is coming to do a show in UNILAG. And you can't point to the UNILAG DJs, say, but you're telling them to pay.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense. You can't point to Pam Pam, you can't point to Monster, you can't point to Newton, you can't point to all these guys. Say, okay, you can't point to, what's this boy's name? I don't know if Uzi was in UNILAG or if he's done.
Uzi is done now.
He's done. I mean, like, let's assume they were all there. You can't say, okay, well, you guys are the ones that would be on the lineup. Then you're wasting your time now. There's no respect. But then I don't blame the show owners. I blame the promoters because those guys are probably the ones trying to get.
So do you see music as something you want to pursue?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I have a lot of songs. Like, lately, I've not been recording, but like before, let's say the beginning of this year, I record almost every day. I have like more than 500 songs. Like,
More than 500.
songs,
Hold on,
like
wait
just chilling.
Because you mentioned how
But lately, I've not been recording because of this whole thing
social secretary thing.
and just school project. Like everything is just a lot. Like music is a spirit. You have to immerse yourself in it.
You have to be in it.
So like sometimes even during the course of this year, I just go try to record and with my guys they are recording and I try. I'm like, what's really going on? I'm off form. It's more like I'm not even on form. Like what's going on? 'Cause the brain is just elsewhere.
So do you ever feel like your event and social life as social secretary sometimes overshadow your music?
That's a very good question.
Yes.
Very, very good question.
Ask it again. Let me hear.
Do you ever feel like your event and social life as social secretary sometimes overshadow your music?
Overshadows, no. But I'll say it's a channel. You might think I don't push myself too much. But then, like I said, there's no way I want to perform that I can't perform. If I wake up one day and I feel like, okay, I want to perform everywhere, I'll perform everywhere. Why? Because of the connections I've made in the process of the whole social sex stuff. The reason I've not even been performing is not even because I'm proud. It's because I'm out of tune. Like, I don't feel it anymore. Like, because I'm too busy to brain. Like, I don't feel like if I go and perform, I don't feel like I'll enjoy it. So it's not even because.
Also, you putting together an event and then you performing, it seems like you're like trying to like get yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even that. Like, if I'm doing that, that's a clear example. I had events. I did more than 10 events. I could perform at everyone. But like mentally, musically, I'm not there. So it's not even because I'm just not in that mind frame to perform. Like even my guys be like, yeah, we did 2 events today, we could perform. I'm like, yeah, and I've still not. Like, because my musically, I'm not there. Because I'm just out. Like I said, it's a spirit. You have to be in it to enjoy it.
Immersed in it.
If you're not enjoying it, what's the point?
So if you had the chance to collaborate with any Nigerian artist right now, who would it be? Why?
Collaborate Nigerian artists. I haven't thought about that. But I would say probably try out CK.
CK.
Because that guy has a niche.
Is it because of the string, the algorithm, or why did you choose?
If you notice, he makes emotional kind of music.
Yes, he does.
He calls it emo Afrobeats, right?
Emo, yeah.
See, I'm heavy on the strings.
And I think that's what. What kind of music do you make?
Same thing, emotional kind of stuff.
Yes, yes.
If you play me a beat that has strings, like I'm heavy on the strings. Go listen to CK. Like once you can hear strings, bruh, I'm in. That's how you catch me. You just play strings, put a box. I'll just enter inside.
Sharp.
You just close the box. They've caught me. Heavy on the strings.
Sports live, and you've been mentioning football. Well, I'm not sure if I've ever seen you play football before, but table tennis, I see you play very good.
Yeah.
I'm a table tennis fan. I like table tennis as well.
We were beaten twice.
Shut the fuck up. So what table tennis or football? And what is that thing about table tennis that do you like it that much?
Love you so goddamn much. So much. But then football still.
So football over table tennis?
Yes, definitely.
Amazing.
The joy from football is a different kind of joy. You feel me? But table tennis, I just love it. Like since secondary school, like I was playing a lot of table tennis in secondary school. I even have like medals and shit. Then when I started training, so I don't know if you guys know Aruna, the best in Nigeria.
I don't know.
So he has a place at Eco Club, so there, where we train like professionally. So when I went there, I realized that everything I've been playing before then was shit. You feel me? So it was like a whole process of relearning. So it was intriguing to see that everything you thought you knew was shit. Start fresh. Like even the way you hold the bat. We could legit train front hand for 30 minutes, just only. You see kids, little kids like this trashing old men. Like if you go there, you never believe that table tennis was that serious. Like you have to go with your kids, change, wear your shoes. Like when I take people there, it's like, this thing is not that serious now. Like what's really going on? But then it's actually serious. Like so it was that whole process of like, so this thing is actually deep. You have a coach, do all of that. Cool, nice time.
So outside of events, music, and love fishing, who is IJULU when no one's watching?
When no one is watching, I'm always brainstorming the next line of action.
The next line of
And
action.
I always tell people, like, if you try to outwork me, you're wasting your time. It's either you join me or you lose.
I think this guy na Burna Boy.
No, it's not about.
If I like, you look like him. You just get there. Your dress sense be like Burna Boy.
It's either you join or you lose. Because, like, I don't know. You can't even outwork me. Like, then in school, if someone is getting 92, when I actually meant business with the school stuff, if someone is getting 92, I'm getting 93. You feel me? Like, you can't. If I mean that, I was just doing the whole, when I did the 5.0 the first time. So in my head, it's like, they might think it's a fluke. You feel me? So even my guys, where they always read together, I was like, oh my, you guys do them again. Me no be like, see,
Na one time thing.
nah, actually fluke. You feel me? Come down the second time, so you can't be like, say, okay. So that second time was more like I just putting fear in people. Okay, just put fear, just for the fun of it. They're moving forward. So it's like I always say, when no one is watching, I'm always thinking of what to do next. Like now we're trying to start up like a production company and all that. Then the whole tourism stuff. Like there's so many things to explore that people haven't even thought about. Like always plotting, thinking of what next to do.
Well, as a music artist, would you say music is a lot more about funding than creativity? You get what I mean?
Because there's nobody that has blown in Nigeria that is not good. You can't blow in Nigeria if you're not good. Even the so-called guys, they say they are not good. Anyone that blow up, trust me, that nigga has talent, is good.
But is talent enough?
Talent is sufficient, but it's not enough. You need funding, definitely. Sometimes you might get lucky, the algorithms to do their stuff. But then now it's all about funding. Now you don't need to be Whiskey or David to make money. Your normal guys, you make bread. Like the space is big enough for everyone now. Don't need to be doing the O2.
You never join top 3, top 4, top 5, top 6, top 7, top 10.
Top 20.
What do you think is delaying you? What do you think is holding you back from getting there?
I have friends that didn't go to school. They are in record labels now. Can't say 2 masters, if you know. Can't be worrying about GEG and projects. What do you want to create at that point in time? You can't say 2 masters. My friends that didn't go to school, but if you hear their music, even myself, I salute them and say, you be your guy. Because like music is supposed to be a work. Wear your clothes, carry your briefcase, go in the morning, enter studio, go to work 9 to 5, or if you like, do overnight set. But tell me you're going to school, entering lab, mixing concrete, doing this one.
Mixing concrete. Is that what you guys do in engineering?
Some of the labs, we have labs where we have to mix concrete, pottery.
That one on Ramon Bello.
Yeah, do some cube testing and all that
testing.
Stuff. So you can't be worrying about that. You can't save 2 masters, one thing at a time. But then the reason why you see people do stuff even while still doing the whole, so that it's not just like, oh, you just popped out from nowhere. There's a discography. If I blow up 2 years from now or next year now, you can see that this thing has actually done a lot. Film, the music has been there. Not like, oh, that if now say, okay, someone wants to sign you, what have you even done? Come and listen to my demo. You have no leverage, no nothing.
That's one thing that
no leverage.
There was one podcast where Don Jazzy was saying that how it was talking about how he found Ira Star. He said he reached out to some of all his friends now, small girls now. I don't want to call them small girls, but like girls. That don't you guys have like a girl that's like up and coming, freestyling, all of those things? I don't think it was able to like provide anybody, but it was just like session online. Then you bumped on
you must keep it going, even if you have to do it on a loop. Just let it be there.
Do something, put it there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Waiting for the perfect time is like an illusion. So that's one.
So some people say student leaders only chase popularity and don't really make impact. What do you think?
I was already popular before I even did anything. In fact, I was not even popular before then.
Just like I was still nine before I became the social secretary of my
department. Like I was already popular before then. You might not know my face, but definitely you know my name.
IJULU the machine.
Like when I was going hard on music, like there's this particular, the first song I dropped, that artwork. if I show anybody just walking random, you could swear that you've seen it before.
That mono.
Not even that one. There was this orange one then in 2022. It's entered everywhere. You feel me?
Amazing.
So like, it's not even about. I'll do stuff and hide. Like I don't even have pictures for my own but I don't have pictures for many of the events because I don't even care. Like, okay, we've done it. But then if you ask me to pull out my CV, I can pull it out. You feel me? I don't need to be posting on WhatsApp or my stay. Oh, this is what we did. You feel me? The CV is there. The truth is there.
Well, you've done well in UNILAG. You've literally just like done everything. How would you describe UNILAG in a word? Describe UNILAG in a word. Like your experience in UNILAG in a word.
One word. Like it's fun.
Fun.
You
had fun.
Yeah, how is it
fun
fun?
Is UNILAG fun for you?
I enjoy my life now.
So it's fun for you.
UNILAG is a lot of fun, trust me.
But are you a Nepo baby or you are a Lapo baby?
I reserve my comments on that.
This guy is a Nepo baby.
No. Funny enough, I'm not even. Trust me.
For you not to say, if you ask me now, before you even say finish, I don't want to talk to you, I'll be Lapo baby.
You know,
Lapo.
A lot of artists to come on a podcast, but they'll go somewhere and they'll be claiming, oh, they came from the streets. So I didn't even want to indulge. You feel me? I didn't want to indulge because once someone blows up, oh, it was strong, it was suffering. A student that is now in UNILAG, they say it's a first class student. You feel me?
So do you think UNILAG events are more about vibes and hype than about true creativity?
Yeah, people just like to do the same stuff over and over again. But then, I'll say UNILAG needs a breath of fresh air.
Needs
a breath of fresh air. You need new stuff. It's becoming too repetitive. But then UNILAG students are proud. For you to move them, you need a screamer. And a screamer means bread. You feel me? It needs money. So you need a screamer. Someone like, let me see. I don't want to call names. An artist might come and everyone is in their hostel sleeping. Nobody really cares. The crowd you see at those events, it's not even up to 1% of the population that is around at that point in time. Because they are legit. I'm sure. How many of those things did you attend? Did you attend Spyro?
No.
Did you attend the Big Demi one?
No.
Bro, like for you to catch the whole UNILAG, you need a screamer.
So there's a lot of work that goes into event planning, all this PR thing. Just God, man, people don't know.
So be honest, what's one overrated thing about UNILAG social life?
UNILAG social life, I feel like everyone feeds off to energy of the other person. Like if you leave everyone by themselves, that energy you're seeing, they can't generate it. I don't know if that makes sense.
If you're leaving everyone,
if you leave someone on their own, they can't. It's the idea that has been planted. It's like there's this idea of this and that has been planted in the mind low key, and that's the vibe everybody's moving on. Say if they say go party, we go do this. Some people don't even like to party, but because they are in UNILAG and someone somewhere has pushed an agenda or more UNILAG every Friday, you go outside, they'll just find themselves outside. Like me, before you see me outside, if it's not that okay, I was planning an event. Because me, I don't even like noise, no money.
How did somebody like this become 2 times department?
I don't even like noise. Faculty. You can count how many parties you will see me at.
I feel like now you talked. I think before we started the shoot and everything, you said your class members were forming a party and everything like that. You were part of them.
That's a very good thing you just said. If I wasn't social sec, I would have been part of them. You feel me?
Which me I don't like anyway.
But immediately after you graduated now, immediately after you signed out, or after all these parties and everything, you were criticized on Twitter.
Criticized? Well, I'll just say that those are
criticized and called out on Twitter.
Yeah,
those are just kids. Those are what we call the aggrieved individuals. They were aggrieved.
Okay, aggrieved.
Did you just call them kids?
Yeah, those are kids. You feel me? Those are little kids.
They are little kids, not just ordinary kids.
They're actually little kids. You feel me? They are kids.
They are dragging you. Why are they dragging you for now?
Your dragging didn't even make headline news. And I won't help you trend. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't even help you trend. Because if I go and I take a screenshot and I post it on my WhatsApp, I go come shift, carry everybody attention, come your dragging. After 5-6 hours or 24 hours, your so-called whoever died on your tail. Like, bruh. If it's time to pull strings, you can't even do anything. You're allowing yourself to be used as a channel. Like, you don't even, the so-called individual doesn't even know anything about what actually happened prior to whatever. But you're allowing yourself to be used. Like, you don't know shit. But then you're the one talking the most because you're allowing yourself to be used. The people that are really aggrieved, they can't come and say shit to me because they know there's really nothing to say. I don't involve myself with you, don't involve yourself with me. But then the so-called individual is letting yourself to be used as a channel to drag whoever. You're dragging yourself now. You couldn't make headlines, wasting your time.
I love that. I love that.
So this last faculty election, what role did you play?
I was just observing. And I was criticized for observing.
You didn't have anybody that you were like, rooting for and supporting.
I observed for the most part, you feel me? Because the social circle, right? They had a girl and they had a guy. For the most part of it, I observed. For the most part.
None of them came to you and be like, consultation.
So now, the girl's own was already something I knew was knowledge to me. Like the previous person that told me is knowledge to me. Not like, oh, she came. At a point, I was even trying to convince her, like, what's up? Are you going? She was like, she wasn't sure. But like, at the point where she decided to run, she didn't come to me and say, oh, okay, oh. You don't expect automatic support. It's not done that way. You feel me? But like, the guy came to me. So at a point in time, I'm like, let me just help him a bit, you feel me? But like, for the most part, I was on the fence. I didn't even say a word. I didn't post anybody. I didn't do
What's the guy?
Gideon. Hassan.
Okay, Hassan. He ran against who?
You feel me?
So what position did this girl run for? Star
Run for VP.
Deal of Engineering.
She won?
She lost.
I think there were 3 candidates, so another girl won.
They said she was too proud.
Was she?
This guy. Is that was she?
That was narrative now. They said she was too proud.
Where's
Was she proud? I don't know.
And there was this particular girl that ran too. They said that maybe she
For the presidency, whatever.
presidency or VP or that she tweeted something like all men should die.
Well, I really can't say, but for the most part, yeah. You see this whole agenda, engineering guys, misogyny, whatever. If one person does something in engineering, does that make it the general populace of engineering men? Like, an individual did something, hold him for his crimes. Don't say all engineering boys. Like, the whole engineering boys are scum, this bruh, pushing the agenda as misogyny. Okay, a girl lost election and she was trolled. How is that a thing is a misogyny thing? Like, when Jonathan lost 2 years ago, he was trolled like mad. Like, there were stickers and all. Anybody that loses election that is strong. See, if you're strong, it's when you're not strong and you lose that everybody will leave you. But when you're strong and you lose, they will troll you now. So the presidency stuff, 2 strong individuals went, 1 person lost. Okay, she's a girl. That's not even the bone of contention. The bone of contention was you lost, right? And then you were trolled. Of course, trust people to take you overboard, but then it's not a thing of, it's not a misogyny thing. It's just a thing of people will drag you, you feel me? And they did. Even me to have been dragged several. Should I say it's because I'm a guy? So if there's a misogyny, whatever, pinpoint to whoever is doing. Don't say, all engineering girls. And then some people telling me, I stay on the fence too much. The girl was from my department. I didn't do anything to support someone from my department. I'm like, do you know the so-called individual never even met me? I'm running for election, but the other candidates that was running for president, he has been disturbing me. He even told me to do all this. I was like, bro, let me just leave me. Like, so for the most part, I just try to stay on the fence. But then when you do stuff, it's never enough. You feel me?
Because normally out of sight is out of mind.
Like, I try to be out of sight, but you're still dragging me into the mess. Like, can't I just mind my business?
But wait, to me, I lost presidential election. Now. Did they drag me?
Do I know you?
You might have been dragged. You might not just have made headline
I was
news.
dragged actually, but it was just minimal anyway.
So what should we be expecting next from you? New music, events, or other projects?
New music, yeah, definitely. New music's cooking. He's trying to cook new music for you guys. Like I said, the whole tourism stuff, you guys should expect that. So we're touring like over like 40 sites in Lagos. So when we're done with Lagos, we'll look into other locations. Like there's so many places you all don't even know about. Like there's so much stuff that is to be restored and saved. And we are the ones going to tell that story. Then we look into the production side of things. Like I said, we're trying to do a production company. So all of that is cooking. And we
Production of what?
like events, like anything production, like we're trying to do like event production, like documenting stuff. So now it's more about documenting because then so that like data is not lost.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's what we're trying to do. And the great thing is we're quick. Like if you're working with us, we're quick. Cause why? There's a lot of experience. Like
Okay, you're active.
yeah, there's a lot of people like if you ask us to create a team for you that needs a designer, a programmer, a this, we have everything. You need media guys, we have everything. Like
Is there a name already for the production company?
we're looking on that before some guys go do the needful.
Piracy.
But yeah, we have for the tourism stuff, Herivium because it's coming up. Yeah, Herivium. That one is cooking, it's coming up. That one is already established and also like there can't be any stealing and all that stuff. So that's out there.
Nice.
And finally, if you had to describe your UNILAG journey in just one word, what would it be?
UNILAG journey, one word.
I think he said fun now. He said fun. He said he had fun also.
Like, what would you if you had to describe a UNILAG journey in one word, what would it be?
One word. UNILAG journey.
After 7 years.
After 7 years.
7 years.
One word. I would like to say fun again, but then that's promoting too much chilling. Do we really want to promote so much chilling? But yeah, I'll just say it was just energetic for me. When I say energetic, energy has the downsides and the upsides. Like sometimes you legit living on a thin thread. Like I said, you can't get C anymore. Imagine getting C is not even on you. Sometimes something might go wrong and it's not even your fault. Maybe mix up of one result. Someone wants to write 44, you go and write 14. Like it couldn't even be your fault. So you should just even thank God.
That didn't happen to me this last semester.
You were supposed to get 44 and go 14.
We were having A, B, and I was given E. I went to meet the lecturer. The lecturer said my initial result was even F, that he had to add like 5 marks to give me.
What's not the problem? You got F, you failed it because you don't know book.
Gospel Jonneylaw Muzo.
So you know book.
No, I might look unserious, but at least no, something there. Go and ask.
It's not about something they here do. It's not about something they here do. I'm not dumb too. But I don't get it regularly.
No, because okay, I've had like a couple of years, like 3 or 4.
3 years. In how many years in your university life?
You can't relate.
I can't relate as well. Do you know how many years I've gotten?
You can't relate.
I know I've gotten F before, but what do you mean?
But you're managing your 2.2.
It's 2.2 with the craze. But you get 2.2 we run for president. No, you don't talk about
Burner of whiskey.
Burner always. Burner for like the work rate and Wiz for the talent.
And don't say whiskey now.
And the last day, during your tenure, there were like varieties of social sec from Faculty of Arts, Engineering, Social Science, Environmental. Do you think you were the best?
That's relative. But one thing is, if you look at this last time, he can testify. We're always working together. Like everyone was showing up for each other's events. Like sometimes in my week, I might see 5, 6 social secs every day. Some days, like even me too, I had to go. Like so, we always made it a thing that if someone is having an event, everyone should show up. So everyone was showing up. So it was all just love and enjoyment.
Yeah, I love and enjoyment.
I love that. I love synergy.
If you were to compare, like, let's assume you were to compare you and Usu.
Me and Usu.
No, just say the rest of the.
Do you know why we can't compare? Because every faculty has their metrics. I don't know what metrics they use elsewhere. Like elsewhere, they do stuff that we don't do. You feel me? We do stuff that they don't do. So like every faculty has their metrics. So it's really not quantifiable. You get?
But you did dinner, Abi.
I did.
What are you trying to?
We didn't do dinner at Faculty of Arts, and they said somebody, release. They said the president didn't release money. That's why they couldn't do dinner. And I feel like, personally, that's not enough reason to say you cannot do dinner.
There was a whole lot of funding issues.
Funding issues.
I've
been a insurance secretary myself. So I know how it works, right? I understand that funding is a problem, right? But at the same time, you as someone who wants to organize an event or plan an event, you definitely should have your sources for sponsorship as well. My dinner and the ones that I held, it was just 200K that I got from the association, and I put up everything via sponsorships.
Me, I didn't even get a dime
from sponsorships from
the association.
Can you imagine now? You get what I'm saying now, right? So, I don't know the reasons.
What I would say is, like for Isaac, for Wusu, right? See, any social secretary that didn't do dinner this year is excused. Like during my time, it was too choked. There's no even clear head.
A lot.
You get like faculty week, 1 week, exam. And if you notice, UNILAG tried to bring everyone's project back. So it was project right after. So anybody that didn't do, just allow them. Give them that benefit of doubt. Aside, forget the whole money, whatever. It was too close. Everything was too close. Like it was I think art was sports week, faculty week, back to back.
Olympics.
It was all crammed up together. We had even done our sports week far before. Like some people was back. Like, come on, you want to kill them. They're students too now.
This is not about me or anybody. I mean, you said your own. I'm not forcing anybody, but I feel like I also battled the same challenges. It's not like I'm perfect or anything, but I put it off. It is that I had not done in like 5 years. They put it off as well. You also had 1 or 2 things, you put it off. But 14 funding, like particularly funding.
It's not a funding issue.
It's not a funding issue. It's just like you don't want to do it anyway.
Well, we will discuss that later. Well, it's actually like it's actually nice to have you here. Like, my bro, I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sharing your experience, and I wish you the best life after school. What am I even talking about? You have the best already. You feel like you don't even get everything you want to do after school. Like some students, immediately they graduate like this, they don't even get everything they want to do next. They don't have. When you ask them what next like this, they are confused. You already know what to do next. I really appreciate it, and definitely I will see you at the top.
Yes, definitely.
Sure.
Thanks for joining. And please, can you just tell, I know you have a lot of audience, like you have a lot of fans, you have a lot of girls chasing you, like you said a lot of girls. You said engineering girls, they chase you, giddy go, like they're on your neck.
I didn't say that.
They're on your neck.
But
I think you also said a couple of girls were trying to take advantage of you. So please just tell them like to subscribe, to like, comment, share.
Yes, so everyone, you all should check the podcast out. It's really great stuff they are doing. So yeah, you all should look it up, like, subscribe, share to your friends and family. You feel me?
So it's Beyond the Books with Jonneylaw.
Beyond the Books with Jonneylaw. Proudly sponsored by King Jonneylaw Gadgets and Accessories.